why don't we look at this? Let's have a spot of tea, shall we? All right, I'm a heavy tea drinker. I love my tea. Pam, what kind of tea do you like? I can't even see you. Just any kind of tea? Yeah. I love peach tea. I love peach tea. I love watermelon tea. You ever have watermelon tea before, Serena? Oh, it's so good. And I love ginger tea. Yes, ginger tea. It's good. Especially, well, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'll drink it anytime. Ginger tea is uber awesome because it just has a lot of bite to it, and especially if you're ever not feeling good, your thing's all wacky. Or you did it intentionally? Okay. All right. So here's the dealio on this. If you go down to the dollar store, or maybe even in your own kitchen cabinet, you're going to find possibly a cup, and you'll find a saucer that goes along with the cup. Now, what's really interesting about this is that we're going to create a way that we could feed birds. This is a mini bird feeder that is, it's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty, because you don't have to hang it from anything. You could leave it the way it is, and you watch what we end up doing with this. So we have our little saucer, if you may. That's called a saucer, isn't it? That's a saucer. That's a saucer. And we have our teacup. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. So the stuff that you pour from the teapot into the cup, that's what we're using, okay? And again, you can go to a dollar store for this kind of stuff. If you go to yard sales, you can get this kind of stuff for absolutely almost nothing. In fact, I would venture to say, if you were to go to a yard sale and you say, hey, you got a teacup and a little plate there, can I have it? They just might give it to you. You never know, right? Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to have the two of them together. And then we are going to make sure that it's clean, because we need to do something. You just can't take this and put it on top and there it is. Well, I guess you could, but that's not the idea. This kind of bird feeder, we'll call this one a spillover bird feeder. How's that sound? And what we'll do is that we're going to take the teacup and we're going to make the handle so that it sticks up in the air, and then we'll take the teacup and turn it on its side. And when you turn it on its side, you could tell that you'll be able to put your bird feed right inside the cup, which is spilled halfway over on this particular one. And then with the plate itself, you can kind of get a little sloppy by putting more bird seed on there. There's plenty of room for here for a bird or two to sit here and to munch away. Now, I do have to remind you, if you're going to be doing any kind of bird feeding, it's important to do it through the cold months as well as spring, summer, and fall, because birds rely on your bird seed that you're doing. So this is not just a one-time kind of deal, but this kind of little thing here is perfect for the kids to do, because all you're going to have to do is to glue this together. Now, we're going to use something that is called E6000. It is a really high density, clear, transparent type of glue, and it works very well with the ceramic. And what we'll have to do is we got to find out where the points are that touch on these 2 points where we're going to glue it together. So we have to kind of eyeball that. And I'm actually not going to put it on the plate itself. I'm going to put the glue on the actual cup and the areas with the cup. We're going to line it up. So if we were to take this and line it up, we were to take this handle. We have the handle right here, and I'm going to put the handle right where my big schnoz in. Let me tell you, it's a big sniffer. And you take this and you point all the way down to the front, to the top lip of the cup, and on the underside, I'm going to dabble some glue on there, and then on the back side, there's a little lip on here. I'm going to do that the same way. Now, every cup is different. They're all shaped different sizes, so you're going to have to use your imagination how to put it together. So we're going to do this, and we have a couple little sticky stuff going on here. Pull this out. Do we have any glue? We don't have any glue. Oh, we should have tried this ahead of time. There's no glue coming out. What happened? Something spit out? I probably can't. Huh? It's not working. There's no glue. There's no glue. This is a joke. Somebody did a joke on me. There's no glue coming out. This is not happening. Okay, why isn't it coming out? Oh, look how slow that is. This is thick glue. Can you see that glue coming out? Oh, there it is. Don't worry. You get all panicky over there, Serena. So we're going to take and we're going to glue the back side over here. We're going to glue. And then we're going to glue this other side over here. So in other words, only the parts that touch. This is almost like a silicone as for how thick it is. Only pro tip. Might I add, we should really be in a ventilated area to have this happen. And then we're going to allow this to stick right on our plate. Center it just fine. We're not putting it right at the edge or anything. We're pulling it, the back side of the cup is actually to the back side of the plate. And my cup will actually balance pretty good. If we wanted to, and we wanted to make sure, because if you have the kids doing this and such, you're going to want to maybe put a piece of tape from the back side of this all the way to the front. Take this, wrap it up, put a little baggie of bird seed, and then this way, whoever you give this to, you could fill up the area with bird seed and just take it like that. It's really a neat thing, and that's the way we do it. It's just that simple.